the first best bet of the day, which is for me, and I'm going to this Rutgers Wisconsin game. Line right now is minus 13, and this Rutgers team has been playing well. They've been
Hmm.
balling well. I think their only big loss was to Michigan, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
Other than that, they beat up on everybody, and the defense has been playing really, really well. And that's where I'm going and leaning with this side here. This is gonna be an official play for me. But I was looking at, like we said before, the lines are looking a little bit fishy. Don't know where to go, where the lines are set, or where Vegas has them. I think this was at 13 and a half when I first looked at it. I think it's dropped down a point. I think this is too much points. I think this game is going to be close. I know playing in Wisconsin is tough, but I got this line a little bit early. It already dropped down a point. And I even like the 28 here because you got the hook. I got Wisconsin at under 29 and a half team total. I don't think they can score 30 points against Rutgers. I do
Mm.
not think they're going to score 30 points against this Rutgers defense at all. Going back, looking at who they played, not like it's in Wisconsin, but Rutgers went to Michigan in the big house and played Michigan tough. And Michigan didn't put, I think Michigan just put up 30 on them, right? And I would rate Michigan's offense better than Wisconsin's offense. But they played they played Buffalo, they played Washington State, they played Georgia Southern, and they played Purdue. None of these teams have good defenses like Rutgers do. So I'm playing Rutgers here. It's not a fade of Wisconsin because I think the line is pretty sharp where it should be, but it's actually backing the Rutgers team because outside of that Michigan game, they've only given up 2 touchdowns pretty much to anybody. Northwest, Temple, Virginia Tech, and obviously Michigan. But Northwestern only scored 7. Temple only scored 7. Now these are not great teams. Um,
Yeah. Not,
Virginia
not
Tech,
not only are they not great teams, they're not great offenses.
right?
And I think
Yeah,
I think that's the skew here. I mean, just to combat your take here, I think it's a good play. Wisconsin usually plays tight games for the most part, but I've this season for some reason they're able to put the ball in the
yeah,
end
they
zone.
are able to put the
Yeah,
points on the
they're
ball.
averaging like
Yeah.
30, 32, 34
Yep.
points a game.
Yep.
I know this
Yep.
Rutgers game that Rutgers do have sharp deep. I mean, a strong defense, but we're
Yep.
ranking that against the Northwestern offense that can't score. We're ranking that against a Temple offense that can't score. Ranking against a Wagner offense, obviously, that's
Obviously
just out of
Wagner.
yeah, that's just not in their league. And Virginia Tech, who don't have any good offense either. But the only team that do
It's
can score the
Michigan.
ball is Michigan, and they put up 31. So I mean, this is a little tricky here. I mean, like you said, you're getting what 28 and a half. You said
Yeah, I already put the bet in. I put the bet in. I got it at 29. So I already took
at
down a
29.
point.
Yeah,
But that point could be crude. I just don't see this game like it's either going to land on 20. If Wisconsin scored as much, they're going to either score 28 or 31.
gotcha. Yeah, it's gonna be
You know what
right
I'm
there.
saying? So it's really right there. I don't really feel that the number is going to fall on 30 in between.
Hmm.
Like, you know what I mean? So, and the fact that Rutgers went to Michigan in the big house, played Michigan tough, right? And Michigan, as suffering as as good as Michigan is, because they're probably the best team in the nation, even though the ranking doesn't say that. They don't they held them tough, man.
Yeah.
They held Michigan, Michigan tough. Now Michigan suffocates you, right? But you know, they held them tough. They didn't get to 31 to almost late in at the fourth quarter there.
Hmm.
So I think Michigan only put up like, let me look it up real quick. Maybe 300, maybe a little over 300 yards of offense. So, and this was the whole big, this was the Harbor game back as well.
Hmm.
So, yeah, give me Rutgers to keep this game within 2 touchdowns, and then the line is 44.
Yeah, that's the key. The line at
That's the
44.
key. You know what I mean? The total is 44 and a half. So are you saying Wisconsin's going to beat them 30, 33
7.
10? 30, I see more of a 28, 24, 20 game. If Rutgers can't score a, a 28 or 27-17. I mean, right where the line is. I think this is I don't think I know I feel this is a good play. I got the best of the number. Give me Wisconsin under 29 and a half.